So I have a lot of messages for you. I have dream messages. I hope you can hear me. If you would like to support my platform in any way, by booking or donating, that information I'll be putting in the description box and be putting on my community tab. Um, Before I get into the message, I've honestly been trying really hard to move forward in my current situation, and if you would like to assist in any way, Um, that would be very uh, appreciated at this time. So, I want to start off with the dream messages that I got. I got these messages on the 11th, May 11th, 2024. I was supposed to come up here and post them yesterday, but there was a lot of interference in the energy, and I didn't want the message to, um, you know, I didn't want to have a hard time delivering the message, because there was a lot of interference in the energy yesterday. I don't know if you guys recognize, but usually there's a lot of like manipulation in the energies on Saturdays. I don't know what that's about. Uh, so so one of the first dreams that I got, so I wrote down circled by enemies ascended again. So the way that this looks is, and this is you. Um, so just imagine this circle is enemies, and then boom, you ascend again. Um, I don't know if you've been like swarmed. I'm literally hearing swarmed. I don't know if you've been being swarmed by enemies or there's a swarm of negative energy like flocking to you. You're rising, you're ascending at this time. Um, and it's I heard calculated, and strategic. So they're trying to use strategy or calculate how they can surround. I'm even hearing cloak your energy. Um, this is like a plan or something, but you ascend again. It's like, um, it's, I'm literally hearing magic act. I'm hearing magic act because it's like a disappearing act, like that you're gone. I don't know the like that the plan doesn't go through or something because you ascend, but it's like you're removed, right? But spiritually, it's like it's confusing though, like how, um, spirit. God, okay, because I see a lot of also messages of people like, who are they calling on spirit, spirit? If you recognize who, if you have a connection with source, your spirit team, your ancestors, your angels, and you know who they are and who you're speaking to when you call them out, that's all you need to worry about. Do not allow other people to infest your mind. Be solid within yourself and your connection with source and your spirit team. Period. All right? So, and don't allow for anyone to tell you what your relationship is with God. Build it yourself. Stand grounded, stand tall, stand 10 toes in that. Do not allow for anybody to describe your connection with source. It's personal, okay? So anyway, you ascend again, okay? So that was one of the messages. I also had got the number 7 4 times. 7 7 7 7. Um, I got something about a flesh-eating bacteria, but before I got to that, he had me write down gluttony, eat light, eat right. In the dream, in my dream, y'all, it was me, right? It almost looked like a cartoon. It was me, right? But there was this plate with a sandwich on it. And it was like moving back and forth in front of me, like teasing, and I was just looking at it like I wanted to eat it. And in the dream, I was like, in my conscious, I was like, I shouldn't eat that. And then I heard God say in my dream, don't eat it. I woke up. And then he had me wrote gluttony, eat light, eat right, and then flesh eating bacteria. There's something going on with the food, and you need to watch what you eat. So of course I'll go look up because you know and like the spiritual community and stuff like that, eating a dream is not good. And eating in dreams is not good. I didn't eat it, but I was confused because I'm like, well, why was it seemed like temptation, like someone wanted to tempt me to eat. So, uh, one thing I got, you're being called to fast. If you're fasting and you're dreaming things like that, or you want to just stay the course, okay, because they're like the energy of temptation. I don't know what it is. If you know you're not supposed to, don't do it, especially if you have been given strict orders on what to eat. Stick to the strict orders. And Deuteronomy, the Lord tells you what to eat and what not to eat. He tells you of the clean and unclean foods, okay? So I'm gonna go find that for you. All right, so anyway, I looked up what does eating in a dream mean. It says tempting to eat in a dream is a sign of spiritual imprisonment. Spiritual imprisonment. Witchcraft. It is poisonous to your destiny. Poisonous to your destiny, okay? Trying to trap you in the astral state. Try to trick you in the astral that will affect you in the physical. So a lot of you guys could have been combating or dealing with some sort of or form of witchcraft, sorcery, even because I have a scripture that I will get to because he led me after these dream messages, and he talks about sorcery and altars, demonic altars, being built up against people. All right, so I don't know. mm, There's some sort of like trying to get to you through food, and be careful of what you eat. If you're being guided to fast, it can be for your protection also, point blank. Okay, because you may not know what may be in your next meal. Like, you know what I'm saying? You may not know, um, like say you're being guided to fast for 2 days, right? But then you go out to eat somewhere and there's E. coli or something at the place that you're eating. You don't know this. No one knows this. God does though. And he told you a day before, I need you to fast for 2 days. And you may be tempted, oh, I'm going out to eat. I should eat. Just get a drink or something. I don't know. Just get some water or some tea or something. I don't know. But it's like, be obedient because it's for your protection, okay? So uh, I have some information on gluttony. Anyway, this flesh-eating bacteria, I don't know, maybe it's through food or something. It was just I just wrote it down. I heard it in my dream, so I wrote it down. I don't know much about it. All I could do was look up what does flesh-eating bacteria mean. And it says a serious bacterial infection that destroys tissue under the skin. So I don't know what this is about. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I just wrote it down. Okay. Um, so gluttony meaning habitual greed or excess in eating, laboring for the food that perishes. John 6:27. Okay. Overconsumption, but an adulterous expectation that looks to eating and drinking to provide sating and fullness for the soul. Soul is an inner person. Okay. So you gotta take care of your vessel, your body, because God is within you. Okay. This is like your home, right? You want to keep it strong, stable. You want to keep the foundation pure. Um, do not taint your home, right? Um, but I'm hearing God body. You need to take care of your vessel. Um, and this, keeping it cleansed or clean or purified, it heightens your connections 30 times stronger, guys. I don't know. It's like there will be no doubt within you. Um, your connection will be 30, I'm getting like 30 times stronger. Like, and food can cause an interference. All right, so gluttony is condemned as a sin. It is a visual expression of rebellion against God and man that destroys life. Um, Deuteronomy 21 and 20. Someone could go read that there. All right. Be not among gluttonous eaters of meat, for the drunkard drunkard and glutton will come to poverty and slumber, with clothe them with rags. So be not among gluttonous eaters of meat, for the drunkard and glutton will come to poverty and slumber, will clothe them with rags. So that's like the outcome of that. It's not is not beneficial to you. It's like that is the outcome of that. And that is Proverbs 23 and 20 through 21. All right. I have here is what I got. Eat light, eat right, have gratitude for your meals. There's something very specific about garden and animals, and eat clean. So, a lot of you guys, you will be able to purchase land. Because I was pulling cards earlier this morning, you know, and the God deck, right? And he said you will buy land. But I remember reading a scripture where he was talking about land, like land will like we will have land. Territory we will be placed in territories. We will be placed in territories. We will receive wherever we're being led to. But there's something about land, okay? And garden animals eat clean. So your own I feel like this is what we are evolving into, or mhm, and what like yeah, like I feel like this is what we are evolving into and what he's like pushing us towards. Um, some of you guys may have green thumbs, you may be very into gardening, you may be animal lovers. Some of you guys, I'm even getting fishing. Some of you guys are really good with fishing, or these are like hobbies and stuff you should look into, all right, get used to, um, expand your knowledge on, when it comes to seeds, soil, creating from your own. Because I had a card in here. I was watching this anime show about like post, like after, and one of the characters in the show, he was like, he showed you how to get calcium from like seashells and um, how to make your own wine. But the wine you can distill to make alcohol, which alcohol you can use to clean. So I was just paying attention to all of these things. You guys, please don't pay attention to any distractions, any weird noises or anything like that. This message is very important. So, um, start to look into these things, start to take note of these things, how to garden, how to raise animals, how to take care of your land, how to cleanse water, how to like just look these things up, okay? So that's what I have there. And then I have some scriptures, and then I'll get into the numbers, the messages he gave me through the numbers. And yeah, I'll leave it there. So Uh, I have here Isaiah 47 and 3. Your nakedness will be exposed and your shame uncovered. I will take vengeance. I will spare no one. All right. Then I have Isaiah 47, 9 through 12. Um, they will come upon you in full measure, in spite of your many sorceries and all of your potent spells. You have trusted in your wickedness and have said, no one sees me. Your wisdom and knowledge misled you. When you say to yourself, I am, and there is no one besides me, disaster will come upon you, and you will not know how to conjure it away. A calamity will fall upon you that you cannot ward off with the ransom. A catastrophe you cannot foresee will suddenly come upon you. Isaiah 47 and 12. Keep on then with your magic spells and with your many sorceries which you have labored since childhood. Some of you guys like I said, there's like a really big darkness. And it's like a multitude of these energies, of course, but their way of attacking you is definitely through like spells, sorcery, altars or something. Um and God is calling this out, and He's moving on this, okay? Um, he does not want you to fear these activities. Just become aware to them. This is being handled, okay? So I also have here Isaiah 4, 8 and 10. Um, See, I have refined you, though not as silver. I have tested you in the furnace of affliction. For my own sake, I do this. God is very loyal. Um, and he wants to make sure that y'all are locked in, pretty much. So he puts us through series of tests. He allows certain things to happen. Okay, so do not uh don't feel like God is against you. He's not. A lot of times when he allows this to happen, it strengthens us because in the download that he gave me, the dream that he gave me with them circling you and then you will sin, that's exactly what he means by that scripture. He allows for certain things to happen to you, to test you for his own sake, to make sure that you are loyal to him as he is to you. But it strengthens you. It makes you more powerful. Like the training is not just I'm just going to make you go through that to go through it. It is for your benefit. I'm telling you. Um, and the thing is also with a lot of you guys, you are teachers, you are leaders, you are. I don't know exactly what your purpose is, but um, I'm noticing a lot of you guys are leaders in your own way, in whatever way you do it. And so you will go through the fire, to help others when it's their time to go through it. You will go through the affliction, you will go through the turmoil, you'll go through the hard times so that you can help others when it's time to go through it. Um, so just keep that in your mind, and he will not allow for something to happen to you and take you out. Okay, he is testing you and your strength, especially your spiritual strength. And I've been telling you guys about that. And a lot of you guys have stripes, like you have a lot of spiritual bravery, like spiritual strength. You're like, okay, what's next? Because it'd be rough, okay? So anyway, for Isaiah 48 and 22, there is no peace, says the Lord, for the wicked. Um, Once again, whatever energies these are coming up against you, they are a part of your test. They're being used by God. You know, imagine that. Imagine that. They think that they are um, abiding by this darkness. They're being used by God to strengthen you. God is the only source, the highest source. Remember that. Okay? So I have here some numbers. Oh, I'm supposed to read this to you too. It told me to read this out loud. 48, 48 and 6 through 9. Um, Isaiah, one second. One second. One of my headphones, I guess, is dying. It says Isaiah what? 40, 48 and 6. Okay. So, 48 and 6 through 9 is what I said. Okay. So, Isaiah 48 through 6. So, you have heard all these things. Look at them all. Will you not admit them? From now on, I will tell you of new things, of hidden things unknown to you. They are created now, and not long ago you have not heard of them before today. So you cannot say, yes, I knew them. You have neither heard nor understood from your old ears have not been open. From of old your ears have not been open. Well, do I know how treacherous you are? You were called a rebel from birth. For my own sake I delay my wrath. For the sake of my praise, I'll hold it back from you, so as not to destroy you completely. See, I have refined you, though not as silver. I have tested you in the furnace of affliction. For my own sake, I do this. How can I let myself be defamed? I will not yield my glory to another. Okay? And that was, I read it, Isaiah 48 through 6 through 11. Um, and yeah, so, some of you guys too, you've been refined, okay? Like, you've been through a lot, okay? You were not, some of you guys, you were not, uh, you just could have had a past, okay? Everyone do, okay? But what he's saying there is, you know, I've refined you, okay? And through me refining you, I'm gonna test you to make sure you with me, okay? Because I've saved you from this past. Is what I got from it. Um, but so I'm gonna read my numbers. So it's so crazy because when I wrote my numbers, I wrote it on the page where I had wrote down the song of Gloria Gaynor, the I Will Survive song. I wrote this down in my journal like a month ago because I remember the song was playing on the Sherry show. And I was like, I like that song because I've always grown up hearing that song, but I never listened to the lyrics. So I had went and looked up the lyrics and I wrote it down in my journal a month ago, but I ended up writing these numbers down on the same page. And I thought that was so ironic. So, excuse me. So this is the lyrics that I wrote down. And I know I'll stay alive. I've got all my life to live. I've got all my love to give, and I'll survive. I will survive. Hey, hey. So, we have a living God. I don't know. Some people just don't know that. He's alive. He's here. Uh, we are alive too. We done survived the affliction, the turmoil, um, her disarray, dysfunction, destruction. Um, and you're still here. So give glory, all right? Give gratitude. Um, I don't know, someone here you definitely could have just made it through something that was very rough, okay? Even if it's a spiritual attack, even if it was an internal battle, you made it through it, okay? So continue to give love. You still have a whole bunch of love to give. You still have information, knowledge to spread. Continue to stay focused, keep going, pursue, move forward in your purpose, all right? So first number I got was 4414, 4414, 4414. Um, and this means to tear away, dissipate. It also means to salt or season, or to be rubbed or washed with salt. To rub pieces. This means purifying, right? A lot of you guys went through a purification process, or there is purifying going on in your life or around with others. Um, I had got in a message 2 days ago or something like that, sea salt, something about sea salt, like from the sea. And I keep thinking about the earth, how the earth is going through this purification too because of these floods. And when he with the 414 with the tear away, uh dis- dissipate to salt, things are being teared down. Everything's being purified. The earth is being purified. So the same as we went through a resurrection, right? A death, rebirth, the sacred spiral, right? The earth is going through this too, an ascension. So before that happens, uh, I don't even want to say before that happens. It's purifying, and like with water, with water. I don't know how else to with water. It's there's a lot of salt in the water too, and it's going to tear down um unclean establishments. It's going to tear down unclean foundations. It's going to tear down unclean people. Okay. So anyway, the Greek meaning is one who stands in front um with rank, a leader, a ringleader, chief. So there's some sort of uh leader that's about to be purified or about to go through some sort of purification process is what I'm getting here. There's also something significant about ringleaders, um, false leaders. Um, with chief, I am low key getting something about like I don't want to say the military, but army. I don't know, someone in charge, like someone in charge of a lot. Anyway, this energy is going through. They're gonna go through a huge purification or something. Anyway, this is you can find them talking about this salt or this rubbing energy, Exodus 30 and 35 of a perfumer salted pure. Ezekiel 16 and 4, you were not rubbed with salt or even wrapped. So someone is definitely unclean or confirmation. Someone's definitely like they're not cleansed, they're not purified, but they are going to go through a purification process. And this could be some sort of leader. The next number I have is 908. This means to devise, to invent. Inventing, Nehemiah 6 and 8, have not been done, but you are inventing them in your own mind. So someone is creating false narratives or something, this leader. Um, and they're like Greek meaning baptisma, a dipping or sinking, the rite or ceremony of a baptism. This leader, I'm telling you, purification. I don't know who this is. I don't even know if because I low key I don't know. Like I want more clarification of this, but I'm seeing the Statue of Liberty. I'm not saying that's the leader, but I'm seeing the Statue of Liberty. So I don't know if this is like the nation or uh someone in control of the nation. Like I don't know if this is military or someone higher up in power. I don't know. But this like this energy is pushing a false narrative. Um And yeah, the Greek meaning of 908 means baptisma, which is baptism. So the dipping or sinking, the rite or ceremony of a baptism. That's why I'm also saying I feel like there's going to be a purification or a cleansing on the earth. Like the earth is going to get baptized. Call me crazy. I don't care. That's literally what I'm feeling because there's so much corruption. It needs to be purified. Um, whatever. So then I had after that 9/11. Um, and the first word that I seen pop up was separation. And then I had seen from the same as bad. So an edomit, the word is Edomit. I don't know how to pronounce it. But that's what it means, right? Um, and then in Genesis 36 and 35, the son of Bedad who defeated in Greek, 9/11 means baptism. Again, back after that. Okay. Bapto, to whelm or cover, wholly in fluid, to dip in, immerse. Something about the water, y'all. Luke 16 and 24. Send Lazarus that he may dip the tip of his finger. You know, Lazarus was brought back to life. It's like a death and rebirth. Take it literal, take it in whatever way you can. It's all connected. We're all connected. planet, the people, the energy. Okay, it's all, bro. So I mean, this is gonna be happening, bro. Uh, Something about to go down and dip that he may dip the tip of his finger. 15. So the number 15 in the Bible means rest. Okay, and gematria, glory, splendor, majesty, beauty. These are what this is what the number 15 means in gematria. Okay, so glory, splendor, majesty, beauty. In the Bible it means rest, okay? Uh in the Bible it means entering God's rest, okay? Um Yah, God's most holy name. So 15 also means Yah, right? Which is crazy. Just crazy. Because I usually get numbers that's like 3 digits or more, but he gave me 15. I was like, right? And it's a lot of information on 15, which is crazy. But yeah, 15 is it means Yah, God's, which is God's most holy name. Okay, also means salvation, healing, redemption, prolonging, stepping up, ascending, and fullness, like the light of the full moon. Okay, so I have some more information here. 15 represents the elevation from the physical to the spiritual. 15 Hebrew letter is Samek, which is spelled Samech. This numerical value, the numerical value is 60, right? Meaning thorn, to surround, support, protect, wheel, and snake. God prolonged the life of King Hezekiah by healing him and adding 15 years to his life. This is in 2 Kings 20, Isaiah, and Isaiah 38 and 5. The 15th day always falls on a full moon. The most light in the night sky occurs when the moon is full. So you guys are going to be a light in a lot of darkness. Hence, thank you. Makes so much sense. This is you and your light, and this darkness surrounding you. That is so crazy. That is so crazy. I didn't. That is so crazy. Wow. So you guys are going to be a light in a lot of darkness. And that's why it's important for you to stay the course. And fasting will protect you. It will amplify your protection. You are very protected, don't get me wrong, but be obedient. All right. You know what you're being told or led to do. Be obedient. It's for your protection. Okay. So we have 916. This means probably. So numbers, in numbers 11 and 7, meaning some uncertain. Yeah, so probably. And in Greek, it means to weigh down, burden, charge, or heavy. I got the number 164 after that. This means a deliverer, Ehud, the son, or his name is pronounced Ehud. He's a deliverer, okay? He's an Israelite, and he's the name of several. So a lot of Israelites had the name of Ehud, but he's a deliverer. So, and okay, so in Greek, right? 164 means a captive in war or a prisoner. So some of you guys could have been captive in some sort of in some sort of situation, or it felt like that. Remember the circled by enemies ascension, right? Delivered. Look, okay. But you will also be able to deliver people. You will be able to help them get out of captivity or you know, hmm so there's like some people are stuck in their ways or kind of stuck in their ways. Some people are actually stuck in certain situations. They need guidance, they need help. They need this knowledge. Uh, They are seeking this knowledge to free them, to deliver them. Okay, you're going to be helping people. And it's so crazy because for some of you, you're like, what do you mean? You will see. I think you may even shock yourself with what you will do here. Some of you may have felt at one point you were not capable of um, doing whatever this is you are called to do. You may have initially felt like God, if this is too big for me, or this is like overwhelming. What do you mean? But He has been preparing you for this all this time. It's not to burden you. You can handle it. Um, all right, so in Judges 3 and 5, uh, so yeah, you can check out Judges 3 and 5. I think that's where they speak of Ehud. Uh-huh. In Hebrew, gematria, 164 means the son of wickedness. Some of you guys are being delivered from a very evil energy, being delivered out of being surrounded by wicked energies, plots, plans, ploys, strategic setups. Um, some of you guys dealt with groups of people strategically plotting on you, trying to set things up. This is because of your light, number 15. This is because God's within you. Yah, the light in the darkness, ascending. This is you. Okay? So you and a lot of you guys, you're being delivered from these energies, from this energy, this son of wickedness energy, this dark energy, and these are like little agents, okay? Right? 414, more tolerable, okay? Endurable, captive of Anketos, Anektos. All right, so some of you that I'm telling you, thank you, Lord. Some of you, you could have been the captive. It's not funny, but you could have been the captive. You could have been the person like, how, like, I need to be delivered from this. I want to get away from these energies. Why? But it was, you had to go through that affliction. Oh, it's for your best good. You were going to power up from that. You were able to endure it. You're able to endure it. It's like beating a level. You're not staying there. And for most of you, you got out of it. And for some of you, you're in the process of getting out of it. Like you're being shifted out of it. Okay? But you completed your level, you completed your mission, you ascended. That was like, think of it as like a really hard level. Like what I'm used to a 3-on-1 or something, not a 10-on-1. Where did all these other opponents come from? But oh my God, it strengthens you to where not only could you defeat one, two, or three, you were able to defeat a multitude, and you will be able to help others do the same thing. God will not place more on you that you cannot handle. I don't. I probably switched but you know what I mean. He will not place more on you. He will not place on you what you cannot handle. He already knows what you are capable of. Okay. So, 414, more tolerable, endurable, captive of Ankatos. In Greek, this means oak. Um, this also it says Elah, an Israelite, another Israelite, y'all. Son of one of Solomon's deputies, okay? In 1 Kings 4:18, um, yeah, that's where it says that son of one of Solomon's deputies, okay? Elah, Elah. All right, then I got 12:12 again, in the shadow of El, so in the protection of God. And then he gave me 7777 in my dream. So I went and looked that up, and that meant fox. or jackals, and you're being protected from like trickster spirits, foxy energies. Trickster spirits. That's what I got with the fox. In the shadow of L, and then 777, 7777, fox. So that is everything I've got. I also have the definition of salvation. Salvation, preservation or deliverance from harm, ruin, or loss, from the power and effects of sin. And I have the Gentiles means nations. So yeah, there's about to be a lot of it's like the spiritual is in the physical. I've been telling you guys this, but it's here. This is the time. So I hope you guys are ready. For most of you guys, you are rejoicing. We've been waiting for this, right? But it can be scary for others, so we will need to assist them and help them. Okay. Continue to push forward. um, continue to push forward. And yeah, so I'm gonna pull a few cards from the God deck and leave this here for you all. Split it on. God is everywhere, 100%, all the time. Oh my God, it didn't even want to shuffle. Don't show. Okay, just okay. It didn't even want to shuffle. All right, let's see. Oh my God, so much joy just came when I love this deck. I love this deck so much. All right, so Divine Union and Kingdom Spells. I don't know. Maybe something here about sort of Divine Union or unions coming together here. Soon. So, what messages do you have that you would like for the collective to know? All right, pure energy is obvious. Purification, the salt. All you guys, I don't know if some of you guys have been baptized. Oh, I had a dream. I had a dream. When was this? Is when he told me to save that message. Dang, it was like 4 days ago, 5 days ago. Anyway, I had a dream of being baptized at a lake. Um, and I literally wrote down baptized at a lake, salvation, rejoice. And then under that was obvious darkness. Like someone was mad because I don't know, you've been delivered, you've been cleansed, purified in some sort of way, renewed in some sort of way. Some of you guys, this is a physical baptism, and some of you guys, this is spiritual. There could be something significant about I'm telling you, no, the earth got to be baptized of the obvious darkness. Oh, look how like, why did he tell me to hold that? Because I had a plethora of dreams that night. He told me to hold that one for another day. And it's popping up now, and baptism came out twice with 908 and 911 in Greek. It means baptism in Greek, like twice. And now he told me to mention that dream. It was a baptism at a lake. Everyone was like, woo, rejoicing. It was so happy. Everyone's clapping. And it was actually me. But I was like, okay, what do you want me to I was rejoicing, but there was this obvious darkness, like, whoa. It like, I don't know. And you know what? I'm also getting with your purification, that light, that's where they started coming, they circling you, those mm, pray, praying on your light. So the darkness tried to snuff out your light, but your light is too bright. You will send it again. You got stronger. So there's energies trying to get you to abort. I was getting abort mission, but abort, abandon. Oh, a child. Um, someone don't. Oh, this there's energies that they don't like your light. They want you to turn against God. Infestation. I'm hearing infestation again. So through infestation of your mind, emotions, manipulative tactics to get you to abort your mission, right? To get you to abort your connection and relationship with God. That's why I said that before I even started my reading, because some of you guys be careful too of some energies planting bad seeds. It may be a seed, but it's with ill intent. Okay, use your powers. With your purification, with your ascensions, you're getting more gifts. Use your gifts, use your powers, use your awareness, your connection, tap in. Um, it will become so clear to you what energy. It don't matter who it is. It don't matter who it is. It will become so clear to you of their agenda or their intention when it comes to you. You will feel it. Do not ignore it. Hmm. So there are some energies here that want you to just walk away from it all. Abandon your connection with source, abandon your mission, your purpose. No. They want you no. They don't have that power. Don't allow them to trick you out of it. Fox 7777 Jackals. Guardian angel here. An assigned angel protect, provide, and guide. They guard you from ill fates. I can't make it up. Listen. Connect. It does not matter who it is. If your spirit feels turned off, you feel ill intent or darkness behind it, remove yourself for one and purify your energy. It's something about your pure energy is so obvious. This light on you is so obvious. Some people that cloak themselves in the light they don't like it. There's cloaking going on. You are not cloaked. You are not this is you were you were born with this like destiny. Some of y'all you just coming into the you're just becoming aware to this and it's like this has been over you your whole life. Some of you had trials and tribulations your whole life. You're like, why? It could have been so rough for you to get through life because of the attacks. You didn't even know most of them were spiritual. It's because of your energy, your light. You didn't even know. You didn't even know. And you had guardian angels around you since you were a child. Some of you guys, when you were a child, there could have been there could have been this decision if you were going to come here or not. If you want, yeah, but you came. You were destined to be here. You were destined to be born. Mm. Some of you guys, I don't know. Oh, I have children. Some of you guys, you could have been premature babies. There's something about a premature baby. Oh my gosh. You're so powerful. Mm. You have angels around you that's guarding you from ill fates. Purify your mind. Intrusion, invasion. They are really trying to get in your mind. They're really trying to get in your mind. You are moving to a different state. A new opportunity will arrive to you. Be disciplined. Right? So take all those lessons that you learned from your last level and accomplish the new level. Beat the new level. Okay. Sometimes you got to fail a few times before you fully learn the lesson. It's okay. Where is it where a deliverer? So yeah, some of you guys you could have been captive, stuck in a certain level. Like I don't know why I keep saying like video games. You know how you fail, you gotta start the level over again. You fail, gotta start the level over again. But that last time you get through the level with ease. Like you finish the level in like 3 minutes. Like yeah, I know where this person coming from. I know where this enemy coming from. I know what this enemy look like. You know what to expect. You know how to defeat it, and you do defeat it. Test, test. You have been being tested, and you have been passing. And it's your resilience to continue to go. Okay. So sometimes you gotta fail a few times before you fully learn the lesson. It's okay. And you gotta fail to learn anyway, especially if you're gonna be a teacher. Right? A big payout is on the way to you. Don't worry about finances. Everything will be covered, provided for. These finances could come to you in a miraculous way, guys. All right. We have environmentalists here, earth lover, earth helper, earth healer. That's what we need to focus on. Some of you guys are being called to focus on this. Hence, so make sure you do study, look into the ways of the earth, agriculture. We have the wheel of fortune. Okay, good, sudden good luck, sudden great changes on the way for you, and a lot of you guys will be receiving your karmic justice. You're being asked to be quiet about this. All right, especially if you get an instruction, divine instruction, um, direction. God sees your heart. Repent is coming out again. Don't worry, God will send help for you. I don't know who has been like, I'm getting spiritual attacks, man. Spiritual energetic attacks. I'm even getting like hardship. Keep getting mimic mock. For some of you guys, it really hurts your feelings. Um, it didn't only hurt you though. It hurt the most high too, because he sees your heart. He's seeing how something hurt you. You're being removed from something. Mhm. So we have 2024, the new world, new consciousness. You're elevating, you're ascending. So uh, there's some energies out here. They don't want to ascend, but they do like your energy because they can create with that energy. Right? Some of you guys are dealing with dark energies here. They can do things with your light. They want to experiment with your light. I don't know. It's like they want to experiment on you because of like your ascension or something. You could really be feeling this energy, and you are about to exit this. You don't even like. I don't even think you see this coming. Even though there's a big eye right here, I really don't think you see this coming. But I'm also getting God sees all. Ooh, he's watching. And look, with this ascension, you're getting this all this knowledge, this sacred knowledge here. You're like unlocking libraries within yourself and crazy strong faith. Speak your truth. Some of y'all, you don't care what's going on. You solid. You're very loyal. And God has seen that. He sees your heart, so He's blessing you with something. He's rewarding you. And some of you guys, it's you're getting up out of this captivity. Like I said, I don't know what you are in or what you're experiencing, but it can make you feel restricted, or like you can't fully unlock, or like you can't fully do your purpose, or maybe it makes you feel restricted when it comes to pursuing your purpose or your duty here. A change is coming. Um, Miraculously. It ain't even a miracle. It's God. God performed miracles. This is God. This is on God's behalf. This is God doing it. All right. I just seen seesaw weather phenomenon. Some of you guys, you've already got the awareness about, what is going to take place in this world, or you're being warned about it in certain ways. So, like I said, if you are being instructed or guided to go somewhere, or you're receiving these directions, be obedient. Because God sees all, God knows all. He knows what's going down, so He will protect you before it even happens. Listen, some of you guys being guided too fast. Drink water, cut out foods, eat light, eat right. Don't fall into temptation. Um, like I said, they have in Deuteronomy. He gives a list of clean and unclean food. He literally tells you when you get to this land. I love Deuteronomy because I was reading it like, I know that's right. Oh, did I lose one of my bookmarks? I did. But he has strict, no, not he tells you what to eat, clean and unclean. But look, some people be like, they're probably like, why can I eat this? Like, why can I eat bacon? Pig is unclean. Like he even says what birds to eat, but literally because he tells people not to eat bats. And if y'all don't remember, I'm not even gonna talk about it, but you know. If you know, you know. But I mean, he gives a list of what to eat. I mean, God knows best, and He tells us these things for our protection. Also, God's correction is your protection. So if God is correcting you, be obedient. Listen, He's trying to protect. He's trying to let you know. All right, like He cares for you. He cares for His children. He's also very patient. Um, but we just at that because there's a lot of people that are just rebellious. Period. They don't care. So you know, it's just that time in the timeline. Yeah, it's just that time. But let me actually see. I won't read it, but I just want to find where it is so you guys can go look it up yourselves. Deuteronomy 6:10. When I seen this, I was like, it made me so happy, but I was like chuckling because he is so specific about everything. He's so specific about everything, even food. Like he literally cares. He like cares for his children. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. God has our best interests, you guys. Like the fact that He told us what and what not to eat. I'm just like, that is so considerate. I'm sorry. You gotta give gratitude for those things because wow, Um, was it over here? Here it is. Okay, so it's Deuteronomy 14, 1, 14, 1 through 21. It's very clear about it. I'm gonna read it. It's not that long, okay? So clean and unclean food, all right? You are the children of the Lord your God. Do not cut yourselves or shave the front of your heads for the dead, for you are my people, holy to the Lord your God. Out of all the people on the face of the earth, the Lord has chosen you to be his treasured possession. Oh my God. All right, do not eat any detestable thing. These are the animals you may eat. These are the animals you may eat. Okay, so this is the ox, sheep, the goat, the deer, the gazelle, the roe deer, the wild goat, the ibex, the antelope, and the mountain sheep. You may eat any animal that has a divided hoof and choose the cud, it's cud. I don't know. Although they chew the cud, they do not have a divided hoof. Okay, you may not eat the camel, the rabbit, or the hyrax. Uh, the pig is also unclean, although it has a divided hoof. It does not chew the cud. You are not to eat their meat or touch the carcasses. Of all the creatures living in the water, you may eat any that has fins and scales. Okay? But anything that does not have fins and scales, you may not eat. For you, it is unclean. You may eat any clean bird, but these you may not eat: the eagle, the vulture, the black vulture, the red kite, the black kite, any kind of falcon, any kind of raven, the horned owl, the screech owl, the gull, any kind of hawk, the little owl, the great owl, the white owl, the desert owl, the osprey, the cormorant, the stork, any kind of heron, the hoopoe, and the bat. All flying insects are unclean to you. Do not eat them. Don't eat no bugs, okay? Um, Flying ones, I guess. But any winged creature that is clean, you may eat. Do not eat anything you find already dead. You may give it to the foreigner residing in any of your towns, and they may eat it, or you may sell it to any other foreigner. But you are a people holy to the Lord your God. Do not cook a young goat in its mother's milk. Okay, so dissect that, take it as you will. But he's I don't know. I got don't eat no bats. I ain't eating those type of birds. You can eat chicken and turkey, I believe. That's what I was looking for. Okay, chicken, turkey. I ain't see that nowhere. I was like, okay, don't eat no bat. Bat stood out to me because I remember people was eating bats. Okay, and don't eat pig. That's also what stood out to me. So I don't know, but take what you need from that. I'm gonna go ahead and leave this here. But yeah, it was Deuteronomy 14 through 21. So yeah, and I'm gonna leave this here. Y'all have a good night. Thank you so much for tuning in.